Okay, well, as for tonight, I've probably got a few more things to come on here and demonstrate. Little things I like to say tonight. I'll tell you that my niece was in the house earlier, so don't know whether she's going to be back in here tonight later to hear any of this noise from the basement. Let's hope not. Would like to tell you all little stories and not much to say because, some stuff we just kind of have to not make too public on social media or anything, but would just like to ask that you all pray for the young lady whose car I hit, even though the insurance is taking care of the damage. I mean, the details are none of your business, but would like to ask that just kind of pray for her. I just kind of get a little bit concerned, concerning a certain decision she's making. So it's one of those things, believe will take care of itself. I'd like to say that there's a little more work to come along on these things. There's a couple of them we've already done this much detail into the last time around. So I've got a couple more. One that is African and one that is genuine mahogany. We're going to try to do the same with. Well, I got a little extra detail done into here on the back of this, but do think we might kind of take a little break here. I'll tell you another little story about my niece, and only 3 years old. She gets out there, plays with her little mud kitchen, and one little thing I wanted to tell you is, that one day we were in the living room. She had a little baby chick she was playing with, and I asked her, "Did you know that baby chicks are what your chicken nuggets are made out of?" My brother, which is her dad, he looked at me and said, "Jonathan," shook his head no. And so I knew what that meant. Apparently she was too young to be hearing about it, hearing about how the way McDonald's makes their chicken McNuggets, putting the baby chicks into the meat grinder alive and then turning the meat grinder on. I mean, I'm not making that up. I saw it on a video on Facebook years ago. Facebook showed it in their video, demonstrated it, but a little funny story about that is that I was at work one day and I was taking out the trash while some ladies among my coworkers were in there just kind of eating, having their break, and I was telling that story about the video to some of them, and one of them said, "Jonathan, don't do that. I'm eating." So I'd say little strange things kind of come and go, and they happen, and little weird things, but I think we're going to try to get back to doing a little bit more onto these. we kind of got this much farther along. Think we got one more to take care of that on, one more genuine mahogany one to do it with. And another person for whom I'd like to ask for prayers is my mom. I mean, I've kind of said some stuff about her before, and, it wasn't that long ago that she had a swollen tooth and had to get it surgically removed, and problems have just gotten worse. I mean, her cheek has swelled up because of it, and she's had to wear a gauze bandage over that. And, I mean, didn't really notice that till today. She's just stayed in her bedroom all the time and never came out because she's been in too much pain to really be out to talk. And I had to check on her today about my tablecloths for my shows, because I needed to kind of wash and dry them and fold them and hang them up, and ask her some questions about how to do it. But my dad's been taking her out to a couple of doctors this evening, and the doctors do different things, and apparently she's having to go into the emergency room tonight to do something to get the swelling in her cheek down. So I'd just like to ask for your all's continued prayers for her. Pray that you will take care of this matter best you can. God will take care of it, but you all can pray and try to pray He'll do His will and do His healing miracles. We're going to take on this last little one here. Well, I'd say we're kind of down to about the last for tonight. I decided I finally got this little extra work done along on this one. It's kind of just been the same steps as what we worked on in the last video, but do want to say as for tonight that think I'm going to close things up. Just think I heard my brother come into the house. I don't know whether my niece came with him this time. She was in the house earlier today, both of them, before I left tonight, so I don't know whether they're back tonight or not. And so, as for this time, it might be kind of time to close things up for the evening, and just to say, hope you all have a wonderful and blessed evening. Goodbye.